back to a new video. This is basically a continuation of the last video, which I varnished the stringers. So that's done, so now I'm going to concentrate on the bilge here. So I want to take care of sanding down the wood pieces and putting a coat to a primer on it, and then we will coat it with some bilge paint. I'll paint the entire bilge with one color. And that's the scope of this job. So it should be pretty easy. So the first thing I got to do is take the tip sounder out and take this wire clip off and get those out of the way and clean everything up and prep it for primer. So that's step one. Okay, we're going to get started here. So I'm probably going to use a combination of my scraper and some sandpaper to get the old coating off where it's loose. Let's see here. Okay, we're done sanding all the gray bilge paint. So now I'm going to vacuum it all up, and then I will prime the wood. Looks like the previous owner did put some epoxy on here, so that's all nice and solid. Some of it's peeling up a little. I got off as much as I could. So I will make sure that gets all nice and sealed. And once I get the primer on, we'll see about adding a second coat, and then we will put the bilge paint on the entire area. Okay, so I have the entire area sanded, and I did wipe it down. So now I'm ready to apply some primer to the bare areas. So this is Interlux Pre-Coat. So 1 part primer. It's perfect for the 1 part paint, the bilge paint, so that's good. I'll just cover all the bare areas. Okay, so we're done priming. That was pretty quick and easy. So we'll let this dry and I'll come back later and we will start painting. So okay, the primer is dried, so now I'm going to scuff it up a little bit and then we will apply some bilge paint. So here we go. Okay, so now let's wipe it down. Okay, we'll go with that. Again, it's not critical that the wires don't get painted, but let's try to be as careful as possible. Let's get the bilge paint here, so it's just a matter of painting. And I'll give this 2 coats, so I'll do the 1 coat now, and then I'll come back after it's dried, sand it, and give it some more paint. So basically I'll just paint the white, the primer area. I'm not going to bother painting the gray area now. When I give it the second coat, I'll paint over everything. Okay, we're all done with the first coat. Again, I only painted what was primed. There's no reason to paint over this. I'm going to give everything a second coat anyways. So that's about it for now, and I will be back to give it another coat when this is dry. Okay, we're back. So everything is all dried, and I just quickly went over this with some sandpaper, and I will now give it a second coat. I will probably edit it down because you don't need to watch me paint this bilge in its entirety, but more bilge paint here. I'll do the easy side first without the wires. Okay, I gave it another coat, so now we're effectively done. So that was a pretty easy project. So we're going to wrap that up. I will let this dry, then put the covers back on, and I'm done. So thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.